absolutely do. Griffin, this time around, going with a very cool draft. I feel like they have a bit more of the cool tools, whereas Gen G has kind of gone very standard, even back to the old safety picks, such as Lissandra. You got that Glacial synergy. Sejuani, as now we're trying to set up for the bottom side. Let's see who they decide to go for. It's going to be Lahens. He's not all that tanky yet, as that was super easy to set up. Moby boots only for the Volibear means that even though he's a big bear.
He was already trying to set up, and look at the CS leads here in all 3 lanes. As here's QV.
Oh, that was, yeah, Nico, as everything's going to go wide. Not sure about. He had the explanation of that one, but I guess you and I are not exactly the Pokemon people. We're definitely Chovy people in this game. He is just dunking mid lane right now. Trying to hit a super fast 200 CS. And okay, you poor guy.
The moment your passive is gone down, you're just queuing away. Speaking of going away, oh, interrupt from Fly. He might be dead.
Okay, going to take a bunch of damage here, so we're going to be forced to ultimate.
10,000.
They have a nice amount of damage. That teleport, though, from the Lissandra so far away, and Peanut just gets blown up. As he was pretty good at checking, but I guess Lahens was quicker there to get on top of him. Let's see what Ruler can do. We got a TP coming in, as it is going to go the way of Griffin here. Fly not able to do much, just immediately gets bursted down. Doran with the nice stuns to follow up here, as Gen G are just going to get ripped to shreds. Viper going in, flashes the feathers, and knows that he can get away.
Oh!
Okay, that was over 50% as he's looking for it. Oh, he gets sniped! Oh no! 1v1 is nearly able to there. Flash coming in from Fly as he's desperately trying to do what he can, but he absolutely cannot do anything. Griffin will be able to take this game 1, most likely on this push.
We would have understood if Ruler just paused and said, really? Really? But the death recap will tell him it. The death recap is for his entire team. Griffin's going to close it here.
Yeah, pushing in. Let's add to our KDA, says Griffin, as a very slow and steady pace to game 1.
It to be Aatrox mid lane, Renekton mid lane should answer it just as well on mid as it does top.
You would have to imagine that will be the case, so absolutely. We talked about, potential counter picks and stuff like that, but they ban away his Kiana. He goes to comfort for the Aatrox, and it's a good read by Griffin to say, okay, we'll just shut it down in both potential lanes, and you have some really easy to land CC as we're flashing in and we're trying to kill Rich real quick.
As the scene in such a big match is now he's got a lot of friends.
Yeah, Chovy doesn't have his flash here. Nice dodge on the knockup, but Chovy, it's 3-on-1. You are definitely.
This go just so wrong. Oh, okay, so Lahens actually flipped him into turret. Right. Look at the summoners and tell me what happened.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to hold that thought as Rich is getting ganked here again. Perhaps this is Nova. And it looks like they were waiting for the Kai'Sa.
Well,
and they are going to get the Kai'Sa.
Apparently, they didn't share information.
Play around that lane. Now as Doran, he's the real explorer this time around. Where are you going?
No, this one, he needs to avoid the body slam.
Oh, trying to get on top of Tarzan here. As, okay, gonna go into the pool after that flip, and well, he just doesn't have enough health. 3-on-1, not what we're looking for. We've seen that Sejuani work before, as, oh boy, the burst damage out of the Vladimir is pretty intense as Cuvée. He's getting angry, dodges the cask as well. Oh boy, life. And he's gonna go down. Just face checking there a little bit, but how about up in the top side, Chovy trying to force this one. Peanut wants to say, get away from my rookie. As in goes the rest of Griffin. The stopwatch is good. Ruler trying to go in. Not quite able to kill Viper, though. And that is a perfect cast for the disengage. Oh, they're going for it. You know they have to. 5-on-4. They've got some pretty good pull off the Baron as well. Good turn. Lahens looking for the Hex Flash over the wall, trying to mix things up here. Cuvée getting into that back line, and they are turning, but down will go the Rakan, and Cuvée alone is going to only get 1 kill, but Gen G at the end of the... Both AD carries getting dangerously low as Dorn again in the front line gets dunked by Rich. Gonna pick up another kill for himself in his debut, and Chovy over the wall. Slices him out of the air.
Throughout the minions here, Griffin is engaged.
We're going in. That's a lot of damage already from the Aatrox. We're just frontlining now. We got the Xayah coming on in and just critting them down. As Viper not quite able to do the same amount of damage on the top side. He's not going to be able to do it here. as Gen Z will eventually take out that Kaisa. Well, actually, Kaisa's gonna live, but they're just gonna turn onto the Nexus and take this game number 2, and we're going all the way tonight, guys.
Big jungle difference that I think Tarzan is gonna have to take advantage of, because if you just isolated mid lane, physical damage only outside the Dominus with the magic damage shield does mean that Chovy might be undone by a well-timed Ignite.
Looking forward to that popular double scanner just coming on in and trying to dominate. You've got an Olaf. But that Olaf is base checking here. You gotta be careful. Has to flash the stun. Now trying to turn it around to your Peanut himself has to flash away. As life takes
Otherwise, they have no area of control, and Peanut's in a lot of trouble.
Oh boy. No flash on him either. And we got the smite down, but again, it is an Olaf.
Blue buffs. So much pressure is bot lane.
Wow, we're flashing for the freeze here on the life. He's got great health still. I know it's less, but it still does it as Viper's taking a ton of damage. One more Q, looks like that was gonna land, and he's just gonna burst down the hens just like that. And Viper, he's got no flash. He is so dead. As he's gonna try to dodge here, and actually, Ruler's going for it. He goes in with the E. There's the Devour.
Silly. Base check coming in here, but sweep is smartly used.
Wait, though. See, he's gonna get frozen down here, just chewed through that one. But Peanut, this time around, he's in the good position, and he's gonna pick up that first kill. This bottom lane
is 2-level lead. Try to get this turret.
Oh, trying to take it up here up against Rich, but the Dominus comes in. Do they have the damage? He's staying alive for so long, and the Flash Devour gets him to safety, but Chovy still has the damage, and Rich went in a little bit too quickly there, as Lahens was able to tank up so much of that damage, and the successful dive might not be over just yet. Peanut and Life, they don't have that much DPS. The turret goes down, and it should be 2 more kills, and that is... They got Live in as well. I think Kive goes for a back here, and then Doran's like, let's see what I can see in here.
Turret dive freely because of the image tanking up.
Sejuani, of course.
Potentially come in here. Doran doesn't know about Scar until now.
He's just going to try to avoid it and go for the Pop Blossom, see if he can survive, but the Flash Impale is going to be good. Tarzan now trying to get on top of Kive. Knows he doesn't have his pool, and man, he hits like a truck. He actually does so much damage onto that Vladimir, who doesn't have that much armor.
Runaway trucks backing them up as well as Kaisa swooped in.
Rich doesn't have Dominus. He's going to have to flash away, but there's Impale on the Silas, the straight-up one.
A moment ago, Lahens lying in wait on the support Sejuani.
All right, looking for Ruler here. Going to force that Devour, but in goes the Impale. He's got QSS. Rich trying to front line, and now there's nothing to stop it as Rich doesn't have any of that QSS. And now we're diving again. In goes the Kaisa into the back line. It is a massacre up against Gen Z under this turret. Tarzan easily able to trade out that aggro on the turret, and that is going to be 4-4. Griffin now, you can see Gen Z just so desperate. Peanut, he wants one pitch down. We're just trying to push in all the lanes at the same time. Going in with the Impale, they're actually able to stun down Toby. But Zonya's is a pretty good item, and well, the Vladimir doing his best. He's actually going to live here for one moment. Let's see if Cube and the rest of the guys can actually stop this one. Viper's still pretty alive in this one. He's going to try to chop him down, but Cube trying to put on the defense. They're going to get 2, and can they actually do it? It was pretty close, but in the end, it's not enough. There's way too many minions.
Goodness!
And that's the minion horde that came in, the undead army from the...